Good morning, everyone. I am Anvesha Sonar, and the topic of my talk is feminism from misunderstood to essential, the real story of the feminism. The moment I said the word feminism, some people instantly imagine an angry woman with a megaphone in her hand chasing down men through the streets. So relax, that's not today's agenda. I'm not here to start a war, but here to start a conversation. For decades, the word feminism has been wrapped in something and twisted into something like it was never meant to be. So before we discuss what feminism is, let's discuss what it is not. Let's break the myths. Myth number one. Feminists want power over men. No, feminism isn't about domination, it's about balance. Even Beyonce, a great singer, tells about gender equality and respect in her marriage with Jay-Z. Myth number two. Only women can be a feminist. No, man can be a feminist too. In fact, any individual who feels that gender equality is important can be a feminist. Myth number three. Feminism is no longer needed. I don't know why people say so, but feminism is essential. Even Priyanka Chopra Jonas told about gender inequality in Bollywood and even in Hollywood too. Women actors are paid less than that of men for the same work. So, the myths are gone. Let's discuss the true meaning of the term feminism. Feminism is the belief that believes in the social, economic, and political equality of all genders. It's not a movement against man, it's a movement for fairness. It's not about anger, it's about awareness. Feminism is for everyone who believes in dignity, respect, and justice. It ensures that men and women have equal rights and opportunities to thrive in education, workplace, and in life itself. Even Gloria Steinem once said that a feminist is one who recognizes equality and full humanity of men and women. So, feminism didn't came out of nowhere like a Netflix sequel. It has a huge history. The history of feminism is divided into four waves. First wave. During the first wave, feminists demanded right to vote and to be recognized as citizens. They said, if we exist, we deserve to be heard. During the second wave, feminists demanded workplace rights, reproductive freedom, and to be paid equally. They said the personal is political. During the third wave, they acknowledged race, class, intersection with gender. Fourth wave means today. Today, feminism thrives online through movements like hashtag MeToo, He for She, and Time's Up. Technology has given women a wider reach. So, before I go ahead, I want you to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. सिर्फ सुनना नहीं है, महसूस करना है. According to the World Economic Forum's Gender Gap Report, at our current pace, it may require 134, literally 134 years to achieve gender equality at a global level. Women occupy 49% of our population, but only 26% work in formal workplace. 1 in 3 women still face sexual or a type of physical violence. Sakshi Malik, a great wrestler, behind her smile was a pain no one saw. She faced domestic violence. Her love turned into a fear and silence became her shield. Today somewhere एक और साक्षी चुपचाप सह रही है. We worship goddess, right? But when we have to respect that lady that is working in our house, the devotion disappears. I agree. Feminism liberates women, but it frees men too. It stands against the toxic expectations that a man should be tough, he should be strong, and he should never seek help. But true strength lies in compassion, not dominance. So, courage changes can never happen by chance. It happens when some people choose courage over silence. There are many voices who showed that equality is not a dream, but a direction. Harsh Sadani, through Mawa, means men against violence and abuse, he taught boys about the real meaning of the term feminism. Kalpana Chawla, from a small town in India to the stars above, she showed that gender can never limit dreams. She can make a 17-year-old girl like me feel unproductive. Malala Yousafzai. She is one of the greatest examples of the impact that a person can have. Her courage inspired global movements. She fought against the Taliban's ban on girls' education. So she showed that feminism is not a privilege, but standing up for what is right and opposing what is wrong. I agree, no movement is perfect. Even feminism is not perfect too. In its early stages, it was often linked to privileged women, leaving out others, at times misunderstood or misrepresented. But admitting its limitations doesn't weaken feminism, it makes it more inclusive. So, feminism stands for freedom. Freedom for a girl to choose her career, clothing, and for boys to express their emotions without getting judged. Let's together create a world where every voice is heard and every person is valued. So next time when a person say, I'm not a feminist, but I believe in gender equality, say perfect. Welcome to the club. Thank you.